In a significant meeting at Mar-a-Lago, former President Donald Trump and Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu sought to repair their fractured relationship. The gathering marked their first in-person interaction since Trump left office. The occasion was more than a mere reunion. It was a strategic effort by Netanyahu to rekindle a strong alliance, particularly in the face of the ongoing Gaza conflict and the United States' upcoming elections. Their relationship had soured after Netanyahu congratulated President Joe Biden on his 2020 election win, an act Trump saw as a betrayal. Trump had also criticized Netanyahu for Israel's removal from a raid that killed the Iranian commander Qasem Soleimani in 2020. Despite their differences, both leaders expressed a desire to move forward. Trump insisted their relationship had always been very good, and Netanyahu posted several photos of them on social media, showcasing their renewed camaraderie. The discussions at Mar-a-Lago covered several key issues. Netanyahu thanked Trump for his unwavering support of Israel during his presidency, highlighting notable acts such as moving the U.S. Embassy to Jerusalem and recognizing Israeli sovereignty over the Golan Heights. Trump assured Netanyahu that he would work towards achieving peace in the Middle East and combating anti-Semitism in American colleges, if re-elected. Meanwhile, Vice President Kamala Harris, the presumptive Democratic nominee, has been vocal about her concern regarding the humanitarian situation in Gaza. She met with Netanyahu earlier, urging him to accept a ceasefire deal and facilitate the release of hostages held by Hamas. Harris's remarks were seen by Netanyahu as potentially hindering ceasefire negotiations, though he expressed hope that Hamas would recognize the unity between the U.S. and Israel, thus expediting the deal. In contrast to Harris's approach, Trump criticized her as disrespectful to Israel. He questioned how Jewish voters could support her, highlighting her controversial comments and past actions. Trump also warned that if Harris were to win the presidency, conflicts in the Middle East could escalate into a third world war. He emphasized that competent leadership was necessary to prevent further escalation. Netanyahu's visit to the U.S. included addressing Congress and meetings with both President Biden and Harris. His American journey was part of an effort to balance relations with the current administration while laying groundwork for a potential Trump return to the White House. During his speech to Congress, Netanyahu criticized protesters demanding a ceasefire, labeling them as influenced by Iran and unaware of the complexities of the Middle East. The meeting between Trump and Netanyahu was also observed by many Americans, including Arab and Jewish supporters. Some hoped that Trump would call for a ceasefire, while others expected him to reinforce support for Israel. The sentiment among Trump's supporters was that he would continue his policies that decisively backed Israel, recalling his actions during his first term. Both leaders understand the importance of strong U.S.-Israel relations. Netanyahu aims to ensure American support irrespective of the election outcome. Trump's willingness to set aside past grievances and engage with Netanyahu demonstrates a pragmatic approach, vital for confronting ongoing challenges in the Middle East. Their meeting serves as a reminder of the dynamic interplay of international alliances and domestic politics in shaping global diplomacy.